Hello everyone, this evening we're...
Straightforward choice there, good decision.
Nabby has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. The umpires have signalled that they're ready. Let's get this game underway. Good bit of timing there.
Well, where did that come from, you wonder? After some time spent in the dressing room, it's pretty obvious what their intentions are.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Wait.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Nabby shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Hit that hard, nailed it.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Timed that brilliantly.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the press box and super piece of timing.
With all the power and elegance of a batter.
Wait.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot, gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? That's right off the meat of the bat.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Precision, past the umpire and not likely to get cut off.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Wow, that's missed a lot.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Pushed nicely into the covers. Might go all the way.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Finch, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
A beauty. Brilliant catch.
The first wicket's down. Back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Sutherland from the press box end. Nicely played.
Managed to get onto the front foot early, and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary. Played that beautifully. Saw the short one, got out the way. There are no more of those in this over.
Absolutely nailed it.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half-century.
Crashed away to the boundary. What a shot to start with.
That's the start you want. Awesome shots, and it's flown over the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Got all of it, and for 6.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Nice shot.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up.
Right out of the middle.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
End of the over. The strikers are 1 for 136. Khan, the left armer, is coming on to bowl from the press box end. That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That's just a textbook six. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. The reward will eventually come. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Well, they lose at the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
That shot sees them getting their innings started.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
End of the over, 21 from it. The strikers are 2 for 157. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the university end. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Evans could do nothing about it. Hammered out the ground, just watched it sail away.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Gone. Played all around it.
They've played the most brilliant innings here, which could well have turned this match around. It's certainly entertained this crowd, who's loved every minute of it.
And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Garton will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. What a shot! First ball, smashed it.
That one they got hold of. The slower ball didn't work and it went all the way.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
That was the slower ball and it didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Prestwich, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the university end. No shot offered.
A well-directed short ball sways out of the way.
Drives and misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Catch him! Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately they went for the wrong one. Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot, probably expected more there.
Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
That was a blistering knock, right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Gone right through the defences.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Worrell, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yes.
They'll get at least 1. Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail. Had to clear the front leg in order to get under the ball and did brilliantly to hit it straight back over the bowler's head.
Will you listen to the crowd? They are loving it. It's difficult to hear yourself think in here. Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard-pressed to stop it.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this game. straight to the fielder.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. That was the kind of contact you dream of. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but boy, did that get hit. Just brilliant.
End of the over. 16 runs coming from it. The strikers are 7 for 227.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Good bit of timing there.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Hagar didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6. That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep. No! Yep.
Could that be out? Looks so.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Middle that one. Great timing.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, confidence is high out in the middle.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
Good pickup, big chance.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot. That just raced away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
Well, the end of a productive innings. Didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
That was a slow ball, and it didn't fool anyone. Got it perfectly off the bat and timed beautifully.
Siddle has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Well placed. Should get a single. Couldn't get it through the field.
Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time.
That's the over. The strikers are 9 for 263. That's right off the meat of the bat.
In the end, they lofted it with ease over the top. Not far away from going all the way. 4 runs. Great to watch.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond. Timed that brilliantly.
The bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
High in the air. This should be an easy chance. Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end. Well, they'll be glad they managed to take the 10 wickets, but it only flatters the score. A strong score on the board, a mighty effort. Need to make sure they bat all the way down if they want to win this game. Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Yep.
Mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple. A couple on offer here.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Chance, huge nick, but no one to catch it.